Hello. In today's lesson, we're going to be talking about reed placement, embouchure, articulation, and playing our first note. So I have my instrument already set up. In the previous video, we talked about instrument setup, and we went over reed placement a little bit, but not all the way. So now, it's still important to what you reed. Now, we put the flat part of the reed against the flat part of the mouthpiece. Now, it should pretty much line up with this part of the mouthpiece, and there should be a small arc of black. It should look like a little bit of an eyelash behind there. We want to make sure that the reed matches up with the mouthpiece. It shouldn't be shifted over like this or like this. It shouldn't be above. It should line up just right. Okay, then we place our ligature on it. And I think I mentioned this in the last video, but we tighten the lower screw until it can't move anymore. And then we tighten this screw on top until it feels a bit tense. So, when forming the embouchure, the way that your mouth is on the mouthpiece so that you can play, it's important that our top teeth are down on the top of the mouthpiece. Now, this feels weird at first, but one way to help with that is to get a little mouthpiece patch. This helps to stabilize it so that your teeth don't feel weird on the plastic. But it's a really important anchor point on the clarinet to have your teeth down on the top. And the other anchor point is your thumb on the little thumb rest. So we're going to have our teeth down, and then we're going to think like we're drinking from a milkshake. So our corners of our mouth go, ooh. So teeth, corners in. Okay, now we're ready to play our first note. And our first note that we're going to learn is open G. Open G, no fingers. Even though there are no fingers, make sure your fingers are over the keys so that it's just it's good practice, because one day we're going to be putting our fingers down to play other notes. So here we go. Teeth, milkshake, corners in. Bottom lip should be curled over the teeth. When we articulate, we're going to say da, da, da with our tongue. Now remember, anchor point should be on the top. You don't want to rest it on the bottom, because then the sound will not come out right. Thank you. Next time we'll talk about more on articulation, and we'll learn some more notes.